I'm actually enjoying the salad. I usually don't enjoy salads. So you
Yeah,
would throw
make,
it in there?
yeah, make space.
Oh. It's Friday, November 15, 2024. And if you are familiar with my faith, we call this like Sabbath night. Sabbath is just a time where we used to reverence God, go to church, spend time with God and family, and so forth. According to the Bible, it tells us that man rested on the seventh day when God created, well, actually, it said that God rested on the seventh day in Genesis. So God created the earth in 6 days. On the seventh day, he rested. And then in the Ten Commandments and throughout other parts of the Bible, it tells us that we should do the same. I should not be doing this because it takes away from that spiritual rest and spending time with God and man. But I've been working on my Sabbath reverencing and I'm yet to get there. As you could see, my hair looks short, and that's because it is short. I actually cut all my, well, most of my straight hair off. If you've been following me on IG and in my stories and so forth, you would know that I've been silk pressing my own hair. I've decided that I don't want to silk press my hair anymore. I really do love how my face looks when my hair is silk pressed, but when my hair is natural, there are a lot of things that I don't want to do with my hair because my hair is so funny and I'm having all these scalp issues and so forth. So I'm like, okay, if my hair is natural and curly, I'll wear it in a puff like this. But I really don't like how this looks. Like, I'm like one of the most conscious women that you will ever meet, but I really cannot stand when my hair is like this. I was like, okay, let me do a silk press. But the thing with silk pressing is if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't use the right products and technique and all these things, you just give your hair heat damage. And my hair really was flourishing. Honestly, it looked really cute. But when it reverted, let's say I wanted to wear my hair curly, my ends were not curling back the way that they should. My roots were curly. It is just a big mess and it was driving me crazy. So I came to the conclusion that if I had to choose for now, I don't know what the future holds, but let's say for now, if I had to choose between silk pressed hair and wear my hair nappy, I'll choose nappy. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna style my hair. I don't like wearing false hair. I prefer wearing my own hair because hair is already coming out of my scalp. This is going to be very interesting. So what I'm actually doing now is attempting a hot oil treatment, and I'm going to use this castor oil that I have here. I have very sensitive everything. Like in recent years, I'm realizing that all my life I've actually been a sensitive person. So the reason why my hair sheds unnecessarily, or the reason why I scratch easily if I use this product, or my face will break out if I use a certain makeup or so, is because I have a lot of things that I'm allergic to. I haven't been putting much product in my hair because I realized that I have this allergy issue and I'm allergic to so many products. It's beyond me. Honestly, I'm so happy to have my curly hair back. It's not completely back because the ends, some of these ends are left over here from what I would silk press. So when it gets dry, you would see the ends get really straight, which means that I didn't get to clip everything off, but I just left a few of them on. I'll get rid of them eventually because it's not a big deal right now. I should probably take the hoodie off. I don't want to mess my hoodie off up. And it's winter. The heat is kicking. The thing with the US and winter and me is that there's no balance. It's like summer comes, the place is too hot. Winter comes, the place is too cold if you don't have a heater. Like there's no balance. I need to heat the castor oil. I'm wondering if the water will be too hot for the bottle. This is some cheese, but I'm gonna eat some cheese and crackers. Unscrew it a bit. Start with the first section. I'm gonna go into the scalp. Whoop. And then I'm gonna massage it into the section. This is the oil. I wasn't smelling this oil earlier, but now that it's heated or warmed up a bit, I could smell it. My hair feels good. So because I haven't done my allergen test as yet, I'm testing different methods and ways of how I use things in my hair. So for example, every brand castor oil that I'm currently using, it has been itching me. So when someone said you apply castor oil as a hot oil treatment, you wash it out, you don't leave it in there, I'm like, okay, let me try that. And if my scalp is still itching, then this brand castor oil is not for me, but we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna steam mine. I'll just put on this headband. This is the Carol's Daughter Goddess Strength Fortifying Conditioner with castor oil, ginger, and black cumin seed. This shampoo and conditioner, I've noticed, makes my hair shed the least. This is how the hair turned out. I twisted it this morning. We're in Pittsburgh. We're actually at the Hyatt. This is one of the nicest hotel rooms that I've been to in a minute. I've been to some pretty not too nice hotels. They say you use the card to control the lights. Just a card. Alright, so okay, so we have the card controls the light. You take it out, it turns the light off. So you have to actually like keep it in. I guess that's a good way for them to conserve on energy, because like who turns off the lights in the hotel room anyway? I think this is what, like a coat rack, TV area over here. This is our living area. Surprisingly, there's a kitchen. I was going to say kitchenette, but this is like a kitchen because we have our counter, very big counter actually. We have 2 bar stools, we have a whole sink, we have a dishwasher. It's garbage. Yeah, no oven. These are like drawers. This is the fridge, empty of course. We have our microwave, or glass top stove, glasses, some other stuff up here. This is our bedroom. This is the view that we have. It's not that much of a view. It's in the city. This is East Liberty in Pittsburgh. And then we have a drawer space. We have another TV here. And this is the closet. Like the usual stuff, hangers, iron board, etc. I like the bathroom door. Slides shut and open. Now, when I come to hotels, the first thing I want to scrutinize is the bathroom. So the bathroom is rusting. Like if you look in the corner there, it's a lot of rust. They should definitely take care of that, especially for the price that you're paying. There's a shampoo, yada yada, towels. And of course we have a glorious mirror. I like the toilet, it looks neat. And our little, what do you call this area? Like a powder chair and table? I don't know. Definitely missing Pittsburgh. I don't even want to go back to New York. I had to shut all the blinds down. Like this one. And then this one is the outer one because the place is too cold. I did the one in the room. And I shut the one down in the kitchen. I mean, it's nice to see outside and everything, but when it's winter, outside looks nice, but it doesn't feel nice coming in with the cold. And then I'm still kind of nippy. I did change the heat on the thermostat. It's going up slowly but surely. It's at 72 now. It was at 65, I think, when we came in. or 63, and I put it all the way up to 65 because 75 because I'm not about the cold. I'm still cold, so I'm like, okay, let me plug in the blow dryer and put it on hot because I am cold. This feels so good. Whew. We're at Jenny's Take Home Ice Cream, and guess what I saw? Old school decorations. In Guyana, when we have parties, these decorations were lit. This was the in thing. It's so cute. Chocolate scoop and sugar cone is what I get most times when I go everywhere. Unless I see another flavor that I really like. We're back from Pittsburgh. My son asked me, what's the difference between like an expensive hotel and like a cheap hotel? But before I told you what I told him, I just want to show you real quick. I went to Marshall's yesterday and I got these headbands. This one is really cute. I actually have a blouse that looks just like this. This is the blouse. This is not the blouse. These blouses are two different blouses, but I just to save on space, I put this over this. So you see it's the same thing going on there. So if I were to wear this blouse again and I didn't have anything to do with my hair, I could always wear this to jazz it up. Right now my hair is just not in any extravagant style. It's just in 2-strand twists, and my hair is like really fuzzy right now. Like the first day of styling my hair it looks neat, or the second day, and then the third day and afterwards it just looks fuzzy like this. But I really don't want to be doing too much with my hair, so I'm going to be wearing these headbands just to accessorize my head and not look too much of a hot mess. And because it's Christmas, this is like a Christmas tree. I could wear this with so many colors because it has almost every color, primary color in there. I got this cosmetics bag. I was walking, you know how Marshalls and Burlington is, like down the aisles they put all these things down there and then people would just drop stuff that they don't need. So someone left this for me. They left it there and I was like, oh, this is cute. It could replace this one that I purchased. And why I'm replacing it is because I went to Florida and I took, what was it, acetone or nail pot? I think it was acetone, and it spilled and messed up. Like, I was so mad at myself. And I said, you know what, I'm going to use it until I find something that could replace it. And that was this. I'm not even going to toss it out. I'm still going to put it on Facebook Marketplace to see if someone would actually want to use it, even though it's damaged. This one has the same concept. It doesn't have a hook though on anything. It's kind of strange. The men's ones usually have something we could hook, or even other types of ladies cosmetic pouches. This one, the brand is Vince Camuto, and this one, the brand is, it's the same thing, it's the same brand, Vince Camuto. It's a thing. I think I had gotten this one from Burlington. I don't know. You know, these stores, they carry similar products and brands. To tell you what I told my son about the difference between an expensive hotel and a cheap hotel is basically the only difference is the experience. Both hotels, you are able to do what you need to do, and that is shower, sleep, most of the time eat, because most hotels offer like continental breakfast in the price. Now the hotel that we were at before, which would have been Hyatt House, the experience outweighed the hotel that we were at the next day. They had, firstly, it was clean. The workmanship of just the building itself was much better. It was cleaner. The vibe was alive. It didn't feel like a lot of these hotels are dated and they are not upkept, like they don't get like a usual update from year to year. So the design would be there for like maybe a decade or two or more. So the furniture would feel very old and musky and smell kind of funny. With Hyatt House, it was just really nice. It was like a new experience, like you are in a newly renovated space. With the other hotel, Indigo, that's the one that we were at, it was kind of, it had this old, musky, not too great of a feeling to it, and the vibe just changed immediately as we went to the other hotel, because my son was like kind of complaining a lot about Indigo. And then I was really disappointed at Indigo that they didn't give us any breakfast. So when we went down to breakfast, we realized that it was in the restaurant and not like a dining hall. And then they had prices on the menu. So I was like asking the girl if breakfast is included or you have to pay for breakfast. And she said if you don't get like a breakfast slip, that means that you have to pay for your breakfast. So when I went to the reception and I showed her my reservation, she's like, your reservation is just basic, no breakfast, which was a bummer to me. Like they could have at least said something like, listen, you're getting like a basic reservation. If you know that in this reservation you won't get any breakfast, they could have said something. So we just scrapped that, and we had leftovers from the night before because we had dinner at Primanity Bros and we had a lot of food left over from there, so we just kind of had that for breakfast. At Indigo, we didn't even have a microwave in our room. We had to leave our room to go to another floor to microwave our food, which is just crazy. Like, a microwave is like one of the least inexpensive things that you could have in your home, and they didn't even have a microwave in their hotel room. I'm at, well, we're in Chipotle now. Where's your food? I'm in Chipotle now, but I got sweet green, and we have caramelized garlic steak, we have wild rice, we have roasted sweet potato, we have spicy broccoli, tomato, and pesto vinaigrette. They gave me like 2 sets of pesto vinaigrette, so I'm gonna taste it. If it's overwhelming with the first container, I'm not gonna put any more. So let me see how this tastes. Paid about $20 for this bowl. There's nothing in here, but it's pretty healthy.
Chipotle is healthy too. I got chips for the same price with a drink and a bowl of food.
Actually tastes good.
Yeah, right.
Needs a little bit more salt though. Is there salt here? Alright, let me taste the sweet potato. This is Dejan's bowl. Chipotle. Every time I say I don't want Chipotle and I go buy something else and I come and sit in Chipotle, the Chipotle always tastes better. I hate when that happens. They claim the beef is grass-fed beef. Okay, so it's January 30, 2025. It's a Thursday and we're at Olive Garden. And this is the best salad that I've had at any Olive Garden. This is the one on Gateway in Brooklyn. Gateway Mall in Brooklyn. And I actually did a 24-hour fast and I'm so hungry. Like, I am starving. But this, I'm actually enjoying the salad. I usually don't enjoy salads. Alright, this is our artichoke dip. I don't remember what the chips are. What are these chips?
Peanut chips, I think.
The artichoke and spinach dip.
We have a frozen margarita.
So you put it in there?
Nah, you have make space.
Oh. This is the fried chicken Alfredo. Dejan had this sometime last year. We went to Olive Garden. I think it was last year or year after last, 2023. Daddy's having salmon.
With broccoli.
With broccoli. And there's a little mashed potato there. And he's having. And that's the end of today's vlog. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.